tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Today, the championship in the Big Ten Conference is on the line. It's the Indiana Hoosiers against the Michigan Wolverines. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Checking in with the Michigan head coach pregame. His message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Hoosiers offense will be the first up today. From the beginning of camp, when teams assemble, one of the stated goals is to get to Indy to play for a Big Ten championship. This group has earned the right to be here. Now can they perform on this stage?
Chris, you're exactly right, and specifically with this group, as they told us, listen, they would love to win a national championship, but that's all out in front of them. Their first goal, win the conference, win the Big Ten right here in Indianapolis.
He'll hand it off. He's got some space. Look out.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
And the sophomore QB, but an inaccurate throw, threw it behind his man.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Grab down the middle. It's Carter. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And the ball is picked off. And he's brought down, but the defense swipes the ball in the first drive of the game.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
They're going to run it. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hands off to the left. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And after the play, looks like a man is shaken up. It's their junior running back. It's a concern. Holly will try to get an update soon. That's solid run, good for first down yardage. An inside deal now from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, Chris, he is the straw that stirs the drink of this offense. Over 1,500 yards. You can see exactly why he's up for the Doak Walker Award. He is so good, great vision. I love the fact that they go to him this early and set him up for the rest of the game.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Wolverines.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. So 2nd and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pressure's on. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose in here. Even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit, and they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Michigan offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking for some space. It's Davidson. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Glover. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their...
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And the offense will spend the time out here to ponder the play call on 4th down. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. The Wolverines will look to convert here on 4th down. That's a design quarterback keeper. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
They'll try the right here. He's got room to run. Look out. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a first down.
And the Wolverines pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. It's a draw play. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. He's got space. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20. It's Michigan in front at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And here's the handoff.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
I love what they're doing here, capitalizing on the good field position provided by the defense. Now they continue to make first downs. They're in the red zone. Got to put this ball in the end zone. Capitalize on this entire situation for your team with a touchdown.
The Wolverines line up with a first and goal. On the run, it's Davidson. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already, and they find the end zone this time. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a fourth down and decision time for this coach.
What a decision upcoming here for this head coach after this long, successful drive from his offense. You know he wants to pay it off with a touchdown and not settle for a field goal. Does he go for it? I think you should. I know the defense just played well on the last snap, but this offense is still in rhythm.
They're not able to convert on fourth down. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they won the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it. This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Caught near the sticks. It's Hill. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Running back with the football. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. This is really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A deep shot to the left side. This one is broken out and falls incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. As the first down is still going. Look out, who's got space ahead. Who's in the clear? Touchdown, Michigan. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now, this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? A short completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So 2nd and 6 snap will pick up 4 on 1st. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The Hoosiers with 1st and 10 here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to chuck it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And now the handoff. Oh, he's got open space. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense. Just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. Here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Testing the right side here. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab behind the line, it's Davidson. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside. Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
The Wolverines will look to convert here on fourth down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, and he's stuffed on fourth down. The defense rises up. Turnover on downs here. Defense gets the stop on fourth down. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught near the sticks. It's Hill. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. Now the Hoosiers will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds his man. It's Williams. Now a timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets them up now 2nd and 3. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. That's their 3rd and final. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Press coverage now from the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. They've got him. It's a sack. They'll come up empty in the red zone as we head to halftime. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage And it's reflected there on the scoreboard.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Time to start the second half, but first, an update from Holly Rowe on the sideline. Holly?
Catching up with the Wolverines head coach at the half. He talked to his team in the locker room to make sure they are dialed in. Every game in the Big Ten goes down to the final wire this season. It has been such a close, crazy conference race. But these two teams still have conference title aspirations, neck and neck. But they've got to separate themselves right now. In the third quarter, that's where the momentum has to start and the separation has to begin. We'll see if they can get that going here in the third. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And now from the pistol formation. Handoff to the right side. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
Chris, every defensive coordinator will tell you one of the most important elements of defense is running to the football. It's pursuit, and that in particular shows up on these toss sweep plays. Look at this defense run and gain leverage and make this tackle in the backfield. They are doing an outstanding job.
QB keeper all the way. Look out, he's breaking free. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Oh, I love the chess match right now between these two coordinators. You can tell the defense set up to stop the pass. It's 3rd and long. Yeah, you would anticipate that, and that's exactly what the offensive coordinator anticipated. He goes to the run play for a nice solid gain. I think they can go.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Design quarterback run. He make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Right out of the gate here in the 3rd quarter, they go back to the quarterback run. It's been a tough weapon for this defense to stop. What should they do to try to fix that here in the second half?
Well, unfortunately, Chris, it boils down to numbers, and they're just going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run. Those safeties are going to have to creep down towards the line of scrimmage, and you know what happens when those safeties get near the line of scrimmage. That's when the play-action pass goes over the top.
Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. And they'll run it with the draw play. He's brought down out at the 46.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I really love what this defensive line does here. They read the screen, and yet they continue to move forward and attack the quarterback. So many times you see those guys stop and pause and try to retrace. If you're going to get aggressive, go ahead and get after the quarterback, and they're able to get him on the ground. goes for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game. I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the tackle. This defense doing a great job at containing the running back. He just hasn't got it going so far. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. Second down, looking to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A sack like that on second down is a drive killer. Now third and forever, and now this pass rush, you know it's going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
I love this defensive call. It's third and long. Why not blitz and get the ball out of the hands of the quarterback as quickly as possible? It's an aggressive call, sure, and maybe there's some risk, but I tell you, the reward is great, and they get it here with a sack.
And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Handoff running right. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. It's Michigan in front at the end of the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. Crosses the 10-yard line. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Chris, I love these screen plays. Watch the defense overcommit. You get the ball to the back, and then you're off to the races. This is an easy play call for an offensive coordinator, easy to execute for the offense, and yet it's a massive play in this game.
Looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
Chris, I always say comebacks are like puzzles. It's one piece at a time. Well, this was a major piece of the puzzle. Great job stepping in front, picking this ball off, really giving your team a chance in this game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
It's a good start to this drive, but they're going to need to push the ball down the field. In this situation, multiple possession deficit. They need to score quickly, right around that 2-minute mark, to feel comfortable about getting the ball back to come all the way back. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40. And the Hoosiers lining up here on 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Carter. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory. As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clear.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. Great catch when they desperately needed it. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pounding away with the run game. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, I think this is time to be a bit conservative here. You've got the lead, and the last thing you want to do is create a short field for the opposition. So you need to create a first down and maybe run some clock out as well. Those are your 2 objectives here. You've got to achieve at least one of them.
Keeping it on the ground here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Tailback takes the handoff again. He's got the first and still going. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Now the Hoosiers will spend their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Now a timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. They've got one more timeout to use now.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
He keeps it on a design run. He's got a crease. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines. He runs it into the end zone.
Well, this is exactly what this defense was so scared of all week long. In our meetings, they said the speed of this quarterback is something that they had to account for. And here from distance, he's able to get on the outside and show off the speed for a touchdown. When you can just design a quarterback run and get it in from this far out, I tell you what an advantage for this offense.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This battle on the outside is fun to watch. Chris, they're doing a good job on both sides. This is good execution by
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking for a late deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they can't punt.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Reporting from the Wolverines sideline, I can see this team is excited about what's in store right now. They are the national champions from last year, but they know this conference championship is the next step to repeating. You can see the focus.
Touchdown, Michigan. Powers into the end zone.
It's so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! This offense is still clicking.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, here on the Michigan sideline, this game looks like it is soundly in hand right now, and I can tell you this is a huge story. This team was not in playoff contention, but getting this win here today and a conference championship, they are back in the playoff conversation. We will see if they're able to close it out here and make some noise in the college football playoff coming up soon. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. That's their third and final. Chance to strategize for this second down play. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Leaning on the run game here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Crucial third down play coming up. And the runner takes off to his right. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. They've already gone for it 4 times and converted twice. Here comes a 5th.
Choice there, running it in. That's going to make for a salty handshake here between these two head coaches. Hawley heads up. Let's see what goes on after the game.
Just a tremendous achievement, one that will rank alongside the great teams ever in this conference. Undefeated regular season, now this conference championship. And Joe, if you look at this team, anything seems possible the way they play.
Chris, a 9-game conference schedule. Winning this conference